Okay, we're here with a peaceful protest this evening because Ashford has blocked the road in here on my way home and all the residents. And we're just claiming back our right of way, our public right of way, which has been there for hundreds of years, up to about 3 years ago when this new man, Mr. Barrett, came along. So basically that's it, like, we just want to claim back our right of way and demand that we have it open for ourselves.
My name is Noreen Murphy and I live in Ashford Estate, and every morning I come to work I have to stop at the gates and I end up being 5 to 7 to 10 minutes late. I have to wait for the gates to be open, sometimes I have to wait, and in the evening the same way, which is not very convenient at all, and it's putting everyone out. To think that it's our right of way for the last, I'm living in Ashford for the last 35 years and I have a right of way there and it's been blocked by these gates and we're not happy with it.
Okay, we're just here to support the locals and maintain their right of way, which they've had for generations, and we're here just to lend our support as public representatives, and it's their representatives. And I'm not very far, I was born and reared not very far from here in Cornamona, so I know the area quite well, and I have many friends around here, so we just lend them our support in any way we can, and hopefully this will be resolved in a peaceful way.
I'm Brian O'Malley and a resident of Ashford. I use this right away. This will be our right away. We use it all our lives to go to school, up to play football, to go to work, the whole lot, like. And Mr. Gerry Barrett has insisted in trying to block us using our right away. Gerry has just been a big bully.
Now here we are at the famous gates here. As you can see, when those gates are closed, there's absolutely no way of getting through, either by walking or anything else. These gates have been open for hundreds of years. I'm here 57 years and I've never ever seen the gates closed until 3 weeks ago. And as to why the man is closing them is beyond us. Because we, the locals in the village and up here and in Cong, are the people that have protected this whole castle for the last 800 years. This man here, yeah, this man is here. Well, we don't really know why, but we have a lot of theories and there's a lot of rumour, of course, in a small village. The biggest fear we have is that maybe the present owner might be planning on closing the gates just to gain control so he can improve the value of the estate. To our detriment, of course, like, you know. But he doesn't seem to have any regard for us or our rights. It's all about him, and we're very, very disappointed. But particularly when we dealt with landlords and everything all over the years, that a man just up the road from Galway will come down and treat the ordinary people like this. We're very, very shocked, disappointed. It puts a shiver up my back every morning to come down here and see the gates closed, because it's the most disgusting thing that can happen to anybody, and they're locked out outside their own house. Thanks a million for coming in and for starting us back, and we appreciate your support, and we're hoping that you're able to do something to declare this our public right of way, which we believe it is. And we're hoping that you and your councillors will be able to do everything to help us.
Well, as you know, I spoke to the county council a few weeks ago and I spoke to the manager today, and she asked that a map would be provided, and she is looking to see what the legal position is, and she will be consulting with the law agent. But my belief is that there is a right of way here. Of course, the lands on which the castle is built, they were all handed over to the state in the 30s by the Guinness family, and then there was a lease given to the hotel. And you might remember a good few years ago, part of the road was tarred just inside the gate that's been closed at the moment. Part of that was tarred through a local improvement scheme, and the council at the time were happy, because I remember discussing with them that because it was a long-term lease, that there was a right of way there, and they provided 90% funding to the tarring of that road. My understanding at the time, and this was the whole issue at the time, was it a public right of way, because the county council would not have provided money for a private property, and it was on the basis that they were satisfied that there was a public right of way, that the money was provided for the short piece of road from the gate joining up to the roads on the estate. That there is a right of way through the castle, and many years ago, you might remember, just inside the back gate where the dispute begins, there was a very bad piece of road, and public money was provided to upgrade that road on the basis that it was a right of way, and nobody in the castle disputed it at the time. And once a right of way, always a right of way. And I believe therefore that the people are in their rights to seek to go through the grounds here and out the back gate. I have to say I'm broken hearted that has come to this. I think everybody in Cong is very disappointed that it has come to this, and that this issue couldn't have been resolved with the local people. If there are some issues there, I can't see why they can't sit down and work out whatever concerns they have. And I think it's fair to say that there's no more law-abiding people, no more peaceful people in the country than the people of this area. And they've always lived in harmony with the various owners that have had the castle over the years. And as I said, I think it's a big pity that it's come to this today. I did speak to a senior official of the County Council a few weeks ago, and I know my councillor colleagues have done the same. And I spoke to the county manager today, and she said that she would consult with the legal officer of the County Council. And I believe that when that is done, that your rights will be vindicated. I think it's unfair too that a right that has been always there, that ordinary people would have to challenge such a right in the courts, because the consequence in terms of cost and time and so on are quite serious. And therefore I do hope that the authorities will be able to provide the proof necessary that it is a right of way, and that they will take up the cudgels in this case to defend your rights. As I said, it is a wet night. I'd like to thank you for coming out here, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to say a few words, and to say that I hope that this will be actually resolved quickly, and that people will see sense, and that the owners of the castle here will see sense and realise that what has been sought is just something that has always been there, and that if they have concerns about something, that it would be much better to try to resolve those across the table than the way it's been done by the heavy hand of just closing the gate against the people. So again, my thanks to you, and my thanks for your patience.